Hello there, teachers and students. I am your chef, Ismael Cordova. I will be your chef today. Today we are working on the project called Recipe for Success. And today's recipe for success is ceviche de Camaron, a shrimp ceviche. One of my favorites. It's very easy to do. Just got to get the right ingredients and just kind of put them all together. They play together, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of excitement for your mouth when you're eating it. And so I want to welcome you and into my kitchen. And quickly, I want to go over some ingredients that you'll need. Obviously, you're going to need roughly for this recipe 2 pounds of Camaron shrimp and 1 bushel of cilantro. You'll need 1 sweet onion. You'll also need 1 cucumber, 1 pepino, and tomates, about 4 tomatoes. Also about 2 jalapenos, about an extra one, but 2 jalapenos, some radishes, and plenty of key lime, plenty of those. Tostadas of your liking, whatever your favorite preference is. And so yes, I'm excited. Let's get started with the ceviche de Camaron, one of my favorites. Thank you. All right, I like to start off with the sweet onion here. Just cut it right down the middle. Turn it over so you expose the little veins. It's easier to get into your onion here. And just start doing some slits there. Turn it right back over to this side. Just dicing this onion. Already bringing out some flavor. I can smell the onion now. And once you've diced this half, you kind of push it down so it kind of separates, breaks up. And then, of course, you're going to use your pot. And you simply throw it in there. It goes into the mix of the ceviche concoction. And as we keep adding ingredients, the juices start flowing, and it's amazing. Next, I'm going to take the pepino, the cucumber. I've already skinned it. I've gone to the next step. I've peeled it. I've peeled the skin. And we're going to dice this, we're going to dice it also to add it to our little ceviche concoction. And that goes right into the concoction as well. And we continue the process throughout this entire cucumber. Next, we're going to take 5 rábanos, 5 radishes, and dice them as well. And so far we have the radishes, the pepino, and the onion. So you just kind of mix it around. Let them get to know each other. And then we move on to the next step. Next, we take a tomato. I like taking this pit out right there. By the way, also, you might want to use a serrated knife. That way you don't push through the tomato and squeeze out all the juice. It's nice when you just let the serration do its work. That way it doesn't squeeze out the juice of the tomato, and it keeps it nice and firm. And same thing, we're gonna dice the tomato and add it to the ceviche. Now it's starting to come alive now. I've diced and added the tomato. Starting to get all this color. They're getting acclimated. They're getting to know each other. You know, tomato saying, hey, onion, how you doing? So they're all getting to know each other. On to the next step. Now the ceviche needs a little bit more color to it. So we're gonna add some green to it now, and I'm going to dice very shortly. I'm going to dice jalapeno. I'll probably do 2 of them, dice them. I like to devein them. You know, I'll take, when I take out the seeds, just so it's not as spicy. And if you really like it to be spicy, some of you might opt out and go with chile serrano instead of jalapeno. It's to your likings, but I prefer jalapeno because chile serrano can be kind of rough. So anyways, and I'm also gonna dice cilantro. And once you start dicing it, cilantro lets out this an amazing scent. And we'll also add that to the ceviche. So let's continue. I love cilantro. I love the smell of it. I love the freshness of it. So same thing, you want to dice it, nice and fine. Oh, it smells amazing. They should make a cologne called cilantro. That's just my take. I think I'm gonna put a patent on that. Now we got the jalapeno. Like I said, I don't like to mess around much with the seeds of the jalapeno. It makes it a little bit more it makes the ceviche friendlier, in my opinion. I mean, a few in there doesn't hurt anybody, but and then like I said, we're gonna dice this nice and fine, these 2 chile jalapeno. And like I said, just gonna dice it nice and thin so that the jalapeno gets all over in this beautiful concoction. Now that we've added some green there, start mixing it up, and it starts coming all together. Just this itself with no shrimp is delicious. It smells so good, and every flavor of the onions, the rábanos, the tomate is starting to come together in unison. Now for the main ingredient, well, the best ingredient. Great source of protein is a Camaron. Like I said, this is 2 pounds of Camaron. It's already pre-cooked because I'm ready to eat. You could buy uncooked and basically have the acidic lime, cook it with time, put it in the fridge, but I'm ready to eat. So it's already pre-cooked. It's nice and cold and tender. They've been cleaned, deveined. There's no tail on them, whatnot. And I'm gonna cut it in thick chunks. I like my ceviche to be chunky but funky. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this the shrimp in big pieces. And this is what I mean by chunky. Just maybe 1, 2. Like I said, I like them to be chunky. And then I just throw it right in the pot, and then do all 2 pounds like such. And it'll be an amazing and funky ceviche. So now I've already cut the Camaron, the shrimp, in big chunks. Just mixing it there, letting them get acclimated, get to know each other again. And one of the final steps that goes with this ceviche de Camaron, like I said, make sure everything's nice and mixed. And once everything's nice and mixed, I take about 20 key limes or so, maybe so. Just depends on how much lime you like in your ceviche. But I say roughly about 20. So I've already cut them in half, and I have my lime squeezer. And And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna squeeze it and into the ceviche and just get the juice right out, and do that for all 20 limes, and then kind of just mix it around and see if you need more lemon or maybe less. So yeah, so that's the step. And just on that first lime, already I'm getting the scent of the key lime hitting the camaron, the cilantro, the onion, everything's starting to pop. It's outstanding just on the first lime squeeze. It's amazing. It's gonna be outstanding. So now that I've already strained the key limes, and it smells amazing. Everything is gelling together. Everything is working together. They're all feeding off each other. It's superb. I'm not going to lie, it is amazing. It smells delicious, and just like I said, I like to put like some fresh pepper in it. Put some fresh pepper in it. You don't want to overdo it, just so it has some flavor of the pepper in there. Also salt. Don't want to put too much salt. I say in my recipe for success, roughly about a teaspoon, but like all things, you want to avoid too much salt. So once you do that, then you mix it. Because remember, you can always go back and add salt to it, to your personal portion. So you never want to, just with everything, people always, put too much salt. Está muy salado, or whatever. So just add it whenever you need to for your personal preference. So then I mix it, and I'm already feeling adrenaline because I already know how amazing it's going to taste right now when I sample it, and so it's ready to go. So I'm just gonna prepare my tostada, and I'm gonna sample it, and we should be done with ceviche de camarón. Well, folks, the moment has arrived. Ceviche de camarón. It smells already so delicious that it's just amazing. So the moment of anticipation. So it's time to prepare my ceviche de camarón the way I like to prepare it. I like to use sour cream. Some people like using crema mexicana or mayonnaise, mayonesa. It's to each his preference, to each his liking or whatnot. And you have to have aguacate with the ceviche for the little decor and flavor right on top of your tostada de ceviche. So let me prepare mine. So get a little sour cream here, whatnot. Just spread it evenly throughout my tostada. That's cool. Now, oh yeah, it smells delicious. Strain it, because this spoon has a strainer on it. Strain it so it's not all wet, and then you put it on your tostada. Amazing. Here, these pieces of shrimp were talking to me. Oh, these two, hold on. These guys are talking to me too. Yeah, why not? Jump in there, guys. And I take my aguacate. Just nice little decor. Now, chile, I prefer chile de amor. You could use tapatio, whatever you like, whatever your preference is. And nice and easy. And there you have it, folks. That is your tostada. If I can tilt it a little bit. My avocado's falling off here, but I'm gonna handle it right now. But there it is, folks. Tostada de ceviche de camarón. Boom. Sas. So there you have it, you guys. My ceviche de camarón, Project 3IM, a recipe for success. It's now a moment to taste. Outstanding, amazing. Chef Cordova coming at you. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you can share it with your family. Thank you. Bye-bye.